Good morning, Math 10s. Happy Monday. We are going into what would be our second week of remote learning, so learning from home. I hope that coming into week 2 that you're starting to get a hang of things and how you best learn, whether that's sitting down in one day and going through all the lessons or doing a little bit every day and maybe being done in 3 or 4 days. It's something that you just need to sort of figure out and what works for you, what works for your family, and how you learn best. My recommendation would be doing it over 2 or 3 days and not doing it all in one day. Some students might be able to do that. So, a few things that I wanted to talk about before you get started on your work. I wanted to talk about keeping pace. So, we're going to be doing 3 lessons a week maximum. So, week 1, I released lessons 1, 2, and 3. This week, I'm going to be releasing 3 lessons. And then next week, you're actually only going to get 2 lessons. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's easy to fall behind. So you need to just watch out for that. I could see on my Google Classroom the amount of hits that I'm getting on certain videos. So for example, the first video that I released, lesson 1, 100% of you open that video, watch that video. Lesson 2, it dropped to about 80% of you. And then lesson 3, I'm at about 60%. So it's really important that because 3 more lessons are being released this week, that you're managing your time and are careful with that. Those of you that need to get a hold of me, on the Google Classroom, I think there's this tab that says send me a personal email. Don't click on that tab. If you're clicking on that tab, it's not coming to my email account. You could either get a hold of me by commenting on the Google Classroom where it says class comments. You could do that, or send me an email. So sandra.king@ecsd.net. I check my emails all the time since we're doing this remote learning. So yeah, that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Okay, assessment, your marks. So this still has not been figured out, like downtown, the district still has not figured it out, though that's what the top of their priority is figuring this out. What they've sort of said is, I believe junior high and elementary, whatever grade the students have, that's the grade that they're keeping. That's not going to happen in high school. So in math, you have 1 grade so far with me, and I'm going to have to give you assessments. My guess is that this week they're going to give us the direction on what it's supposed to look like, and you will probably get your first test next week. So just sort of keep that in mind, right? Like, don't be falling behind. Remember that, so for my block 1 class, your check-in day is today, Monday, and my block 3 class, your check-in day is Wednesday. I'm going to release, though, that Google form that I released last week, and it has everybody in my Math 10C. You're all in that one Google form. So those of you that are in my block 3 class, check in today, then you're good for the week, right? So even if you're in my block 3 class, just check in today. And then on Wednesday, my block 3s that haven't checked in yet, I'll be contacting you, or we'll figure that out. I'm just looking at some notes that I made for myself. Okay, so last thing, maybe you haven't had too many questions with the homework. You can email me homework questions, and I have an app that basically what it enables me to do is I could record my voice and write on this app, and you'll be able to see everything that I write and then be able to hear my voice. So what I was doing for my other classes is they would email me and they'd say, Mrs. King, okay, I couldn't get this question. And then I would record myself doing that question for them and put it on the Google Classroom. So any of you that have questions, you're free to email me if you can't figure it out. Other than that, I hope everybody has a really good week. I hope you guys are working hard and you're staying happy and healthy. And please reach out. Anything you need, I'm here for you. Okay? Take care, and we'll touch base soon.